red zone being from the 20-yard line in. I mean, they had to try hard not to score some of those touchdowns, from the T.J. Hawkinson drop to the Kerryon Johnson drop, review, fumble, whatever it was. I mean, there were points there to be had. Most importantly, though, I thought the defense did the job for a good portion of the game without a pass rush, which is pretty amazing. Green Bay had 13 points before they got the free possession after the sack with the BS illegal hands to the face call. But remember, I mean, they only had one sack, really two, but they only had one sack, and they only had 3 quarterback hits. Something's got to get better there. Now, it could get better in-house when you get Mike Daniels back, when you get Deshaun Hand back, but you just can't expect, it's foolish to expect your team to stay healthy all season, which is why we've been asking the question, do they need to make a move on a pass rusher, a Terrell Suggs, a Chandler Jones, a Von Miller, a Michael Bennett, a Leonard Williams, an Adrian Claiborne, a Vic Beasley, somebody like that? Because now we're talking about, like, the Jalen Ramsey trade, that was 2 firsts and a 4th. Some of these trades sound like a 4th. You know, where you give up a 4th-round pick and go get a player that can help you, that's either got, you know, a team that's not going to win, has got a pending contract issue, or whatever.
Will this number get better or worse for the Lions as the season goes on? Right now, they're +5 in a turnover ratio, which has them tied for, actually not tied, it's sole possession of number 6 in the NFL in that category.
Do I think it'll get better or worse? Well, I guess I'd have to see how many turnovers have they committed.
They've committed 6 themselves.
So they've committed about roughly 1 a game.
2 picks and 4 fumbles.
Okay, so they've taken away 11. I don't think they will take away at that prodigious rate, but I think 1 a game is slightly high. I imagine it'll stay about the same. I don't think they'll take away as many, and I don't think they'll give up as many. So I think it'll stay about the same. I'd have to bet that they'll probably be even from here on out. All right, I asked you about the power rankings. USA Today famously had the Lions 31st, 29th, 30th, something like that going into the season. The writer was named Nate Davis. And then he after the Kansas City loss, he elevated him up to 4th, which was
stupid.
Okay. Where do you think he has him this week? After the loss to Green Bay. Considering that he's been an extremist, everything Lions.
I know, so it's going to move. I'll say 12th.
He dropped the Lions from 4th to 10th. And here's what he writes. Detroit was mere seconds away from claiming first place in the NFL's toughest division. Instead, the Lions get sunk by mental errors and bad calls. Feel free to send officials a heavy fine in a FedEx envelope this week. Trey Flowers. That's what he wrote. ESPN. What do you think ESPN did with the Lions? They had them last week at 16th.
I think they drop them 16 to 21.
Dropped them from 16 to 17. So not much of a drop there. And I don't have where Sports Illustrated had them last week. I have where they have them now. And I'm trying to find it, and I'm not. So anyway, Sports Illustrated has the Lions at 12th in the NFL. And they write, a crushing divisional loss for the Lions on Monday Night Football, marred by bad officiating. Detroit remains one of the toughest teams to figure out this season, but next week's matchup against Minnesota will be crucial.
Where do they have the Vikings, out of curiosity? You've got power rankings for 3 different sources. Where do they have the Vikings?
I'm going to have to look that up. If you want to give me a second.
Yeah, because I think this is important.
Yep.
Well, in terms of it's
not really important, but it's...
I'm just curious to see where they feel the Vikings are as a team as they're ready to take on the Lions as a team.
Okay, I've got ESPN here. So New England 1, New Orleans 2, San Francisco, Seattle, Green Bay 5 out of the division, Minnesota 10 out of the division,
Lions were
Chicago 16, and the Lions 17.
That's every team in the division ahead of them.
Yep. Let me go check out Sports Illustrated. Sorry, I should have just printed these whole things up at the beginning of the...
That's all right. That's all right.
Sports Illustrated apparently. This is weeks ago. Sorry, bad radio here. I don't know where they have the Vikings. I can't navigate
Fair
the
enough.
damn website, so screw that.
I would imagine that all of them would have the Vikings ahead of the Lions at this point.
I don't know about USA Today.
Oh, because he's a nut?
Well, the guy who loved himself some Lions and now has an